Meanwhile, the European Union is talking tough on North Korea. The member states have agreed to consider additional sanctions against the regime following its launch of a long-range missile on July 4th. The EU also said peace should be restored on the Korean Peninsula through dialogue. Hyo-sun reports.
The European Union has strongly condemned North Korea's long-range missile launch, adding that the 28-nation bloc may consider tougher sanctions against the regime. EU foreign ministers adopted a statement on Monday denouncing North Korea's first intercontinental ballistic missile test, describing it as a serious threat to international peace and security. They also expressed support for South Korea's vision of resolving the North nuclear issue through dialogue.
We will discuss with ministers what more we can do to facilitate a solution that, in our view, cannot be but a diplomatic and political one, for sure not a military solution for the situation in the Korean Peninsula, as the South Koreans have pointed out very clearly.
The statement also said the EU will consider further appropriate responses on top of existing sanctions, hinting it may impose tougher punitive measures against the regime. Stressing the need for coordination with its allies and the UN, the EU added that China, North Korea's closest ally, should play a bigger role.
We remain absolutely determined to try to get the North Koreans to see sense and to continue to put pressure on the regime in Pyongyang. And we think the best way to do that is, of course, to put pressure on the Chinese.
Such a remark can be interpreted as a way to further isolate the regime that is largely financially dependent on China. Now it's left to be seen how North Korea reacts as the EU moves towards imposing tougher sanctions to penalize its continued provocations. Hyo-sun, Arirang News.